Tonight, chances are you or somebody you know has gotten a little sick recently, or maybe that's you. Yeah, just as you're seeing an increase in COVID cases here in North Texas, we are learning that the FDA authorized some updated COVID vaccines.
We got Aaron Jones working on this for you tonight, finding out what your options are, first of all, for getting one and what this rollout is going to look like.
In the last few weeks, Dallas County Health and Human Services has been tracking an increase in COVID cases.
And we've seen some increases also in the hospital numbers, but these are still at much lower numbers than we've seen in the past.
The XBB 1.5 variant, one of the most dominant. Today, the FDA authorizing updated COVID vaccines that target it. The CDC meeting tomorrow to recommend who should get it. Then pharmacies are expected to get doses in the coming days.
We work very closely with the state health department. We're still waiting to hear about our availability.
What we're hearing here is really within the next few weeks, it should be rolling out all the way across the United States. We're not sure exactly where we fall in the pecking order, but we expect certainly that we'll get something within the next 2 to 3 weeks here.
When that happens, there's expected to be plenty of supply.
So that's good, right? Because everyone will recall the first days of the vaccine that it was heavily tiered. And so there were a lot of people sort of chomping at the bit trying to get a vaccine who would sort of have to wait in line. But fortunately, this time, I think we will have enough to meet demand, certainly here in North Texas.
And as for our local school districts, Dallas ISD says the provider for the upcoming flu clinics through the district benefits department will also offer COVID boosters for employees. At this moment, there's no planned rollout for students. We're still waiting to hear from our other local school districts to see what their plans are.
What it's sounding like, it's going to be pretty much the way people get the flu shot now, readily available. We have a lot of pop-up events, and I know a lot scheduled over the next several weeks that we'll have, as soon as we get all the vaccines, we'll have them available.
And all this comes as we also approach flu season. Today, doctors we spoke to say that you can get the flu shot and the COVID vaccine at the same time. It just comes down to personal preference. Aaron Jones, CBS News, Texas.